you wonderful people. So I want to talk to you about the first time I fell in love with an older woman. Okay, really love isn't the right word because this takes place back at a point in time where I didn't know what love was. So really, crushing would be kind of like the more appropriate term. This goes back to me in 2nd grade because my 2nd grade teacher, a lovely lady named Miss Smith, it was the first time I ever kind of fell for like an older woman because she was like ridiculously beautiful, and on top of that she was like smart and super nice. I didn't really have too many strict teachers when I was younger. Usually it's not till you get a little bit older that your teachers start getting a little more strict because it's like, oh, you're more of a kid, so they're a little more careful with you, a little bit more understanding. But she was just super nice. And to me, when it comes to Miss Smith, I have one distinct memory of her. Like basically it was like around lunchtime, and basically we're about to line up to go towards lunch, and me being the fat kid I am, I get up and, you know, start running. It's like fat kid running to get to lunch, I know. But I ended up slipping and skinning my knee on the carpet, so everyone kind of went ahead to lunch, and I sat on like because in our classroom there was kind of also like a I don't know if it was kind of a kitchen area, I don't really remember that well, but literally there's like a counter and a sink, and she sat me down on the counter, and then like she put a band-aid on my knee, and it was just stars in front of my eyes, like hearts popping everywhere. It was just a moment. It was just that one moment, the moment where everything came together. It was like the moment I'd been living up to that point for. It was magical. Yes, it's a very insignificant thing, but obviously it made an impact if I'm remembering this like almost like a little less than 2 decades later. So obviously it made an impact on me. But it's just like, that's something when it comes to her that it kind of just resonates in my brain, like, you know, like she was a very sweet lady. Obviously you could argue like she's obligated to like do that, take care of me in that sense because she's a teacher. But to me, I like to think, no, like she took special interest in me. It was the first time I did legitimately, I was like, oh, I feel special. But it was never anything like, it was never anything more than that. It's like as a kid, you just like, oh, I'm her favorite or something like that. I don't know. She did later on get in that year while I was still in 2nd grade. She ended up getting married because her boyfriend at the time ended up proposing to her, which I was a little upset about. It's like, no, don't marry him. I mean, honestly, I don't even know for sure if I really understood what that meant. But still, reflecting, like, you know, in retrospect, looking back on it, it was like a very beautiful moment. He bought her roses, proposed to her in front of the entire class. Everyone got up and clapped. I joke and say like, oh no, but I'm pretty sure I was happy for her. Like I said, I don't remember exactly, but you know, I was kind of like, oh, didn't really understand it that much, but I was like, oh, it's still a beautiful moment. So I honestly don't even remember what her last name is. I did remember like 3rd grade when we came back, you know, at the beginning of the year, like, because each teacher has like a chalkboard sign that says their name, and hers became something with a B. I don't remember. It was a very unique last name. So I mean, maybe it wasn't, maybe I'm just an idiot, but it was just like a name I'd never seen before, so I don't even know her last name to kind of give her a shout out. But if your name was Mrs. Smith and you worked in an elementary school in North Carolina, because I'd rather not, you know, throw out the elementary school I went to just because I don't think it's really worth knowing, but nonetheless, hey, I was one of your students back then, and I had a huge crush on you. But I, you know, wherever she is out there, I hope, you know, she's doing well. Hope she's happy. Hope she's had, like, you know, a family and everything. Wish her the best of luck. I just feel weird when I talk about people from the past, and it's just like, I'm like, oh, I hope you had plenty of babies, because in my mind that translates to me saying, I hope you had plenty enough sex to get pregnant, you know, and have a family of your own, or you know, whether you adopt it, whatever the case may be. I hope you're happy, you know. I hope, you know, things worked out. That's all I'm trying to say. Really, all I want to talk about in this video, my question to you is, when was the first time that you ever found yourself crushing on someone older? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very curious. Was it like a teacher, maybe a family friend, maybe a celebrity actor or actress? I've already talked about mine in the past, about one of the actresses I fell in love with at a young age. So do let me know in the comments down below. But that's really all I want to talk about in this video. Till the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy it. Good day and goodbye.